For decades, we've been bombarded with conflicting advice about eggs. Are they a friend or foe when it comes to heart health? Do they cause high cholesterol? Should we avoid them completely? Or are they, in fact, a misunderstood superfood? These questions have left millions of people confused, especially seniors who are trying to eat smart and protect their hearts. In this video, we're going to uncover the truth about eggs and heart disease. Once and for all, we'll dive into what the latest science really says, dissect some of the most influential studies, and clear up the myths that have plagued this humble food for years. We'll also highlight the potential drawbacks of eating eggs, and more importantly, how you can enjoy them in a way that supports both your heart and your overall health. So stay tuned as we crack open the facts and arm you with the knowledge to make confident, informed decisions at the breakfast table and beyond. But before we begin, could you do us a quick favor? Tap the like button to support this channel and help spread the word about Real Heart Health. Hit the bell icon so you're the first to know when we release new content that could help protect your life and the lives of those you love. And tell us in the comments, where are you watching from? We love hearing from viewers around the world. And stick around until the end. We've got 2 free heart-healthy gifts waiting for you that we know you'll love. Back in 1961, physiologist Ansel Keys put forth a theory that saturated fat and dietary cholesterol were the main causes of heart disease. This idea quickly shaped dietary guidelines around the world. Eggs, full-fat dairy, and red meat were suddenly on the do-not-eat list. But here's the twist. This theory was based on incomplete evidence, and over the years, new research has painted a very different picture. Take the 2004 Rotterdam study, for example. Researchers followed thousands of participants over time and found that those who ate more traditionally high-cholesterol foods, like eggs, cheese, and even liver, actually had lower rates of heart disease and less calcification in their arteries. And then there's the French paradox. The French diet is rich in butter, cheese, and other fats. Yet France consistently reports lower rates of heart disease compared to many Western nations. Perhaps most eye-opening, over 50% of heart attack victims have cholesterol levels within the normal range. So clearly, the relationship between cholesterol, eggs, and heart disease is far more complex than we've been led to believe. Now, it's important to clarify. Cholesterol itself isn't the villain. In fact, cholesterol is vital for hormone production, brain function, and building healthy cells. The real danger begins when cholesterol becomes oxidized, damaged by free radicals. This damage happens when cholesterol particles are exposed to oxidative stress from sources like processed foods, smoking, pollution, chronic stress. Oxidized cholesterol contributes to inflammation, hardening of the arteries, and plaque buildup. Hallmarks of atherosclerosis, the very condition that leads to heart attacks and strokes. So instead of fearing cholesterol in general, we should focus on reducing oxidative damage and improving cholesterol quality. Here's where it gets exciting. A clinical trial published in the Journal of Nutrition tested the effects of 3 whole eggs per day in overweight individuals on a low-carb diet. The result, not only did their risk of metabolic syndrome decrease, but their HDL levels, the good cholesterol, increased significantly. HDL cholesterol is critical because it acts like a cleanup crew, carrying excess cholesterol away from the arteries and back to the liver for removal. That means eggs, when consumed as part of a balanced diet, can actually help improve the way your body manages cholesterol. Eggs are what nutritionists call a complete food. Each one packs all 9 essential amino acids, the building blocks of protein, vitamins A, D, E, B12, and folate, choline, a vital nutrient for brain and liver health, antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, which protect your eyes and reduce inflammation. This rich nutritional profile makes eggs a uniquely valuable addition to a heart-healthy diet, when eaten the right way. Now let's take a closer look at why eggs are one of nature's most nutrient-dense superfoods, especially when it comes to supporting energy, hormone balance, brain health, and heart function. First, eggs are a complete protein source, meaning they contain all 9 essential amino acids that the body cannot produce on its own. These amino acids are the building blocks for everything from muscle tissue repair and immune defense to the production of critical enzymes and hormones like insulin, thyroid hormones, and neurotransmitters. In simple terms, the protein in eggs helps keep your body energized, resilient, and functioning at its best. But the benefits don't stop there. Eggs are rich in healthy fats, especially monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, the same types found in foods like avocados and olive oil. These good fats support brain health, aid hormone production, and enhance the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins such as A, D, E, and K. Speaking of fats, eggs, particularly those from pasture-raised or omega-3 enriched hens, are also a natural source of omega-3 fatty acids. These heart-protective fats are known to fight inflammation at the cellular level, support memory and cognitive function, and lower the risk of heart disease by improving cholesterol balance and reducing blood triglycerides. Now let's talk about vitamins. Eggs deliver an impressive array. Vitamin A for healthy vision and immune function. Vitamin D for strong bones and cardiovascular support. Vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that shields your cells from damage. Vitamin K, which is crucial for blood clotting and bone health. And a full spectrum of B vitamins, including B12, folate, and riboflavin, which help with energy metabolism, nerve function, and red blood cell production. On the mineral side, eggs are loaded with iron, zinc, and selenium. These nutrients play key roles in oxygen transport, wound healing, immune system strength, and thyroid hormone regulation. This rich nutritional profile packed into a single food makes eggs an incredibly efficient way to nourish your body. But there's one nutrient in particular that deserves special attention, and that's choline. Choline is one of the most important yet most overlooked nutrients in modern diets. It's essential for building cell membranes, synthesizing neurotransmitters, and supporting brain development, especially during pregnancy. In fact, choline is so important during fetal development that it may help prevent neural tube defects and enhance lifelong cognitive health. Unfortunately, choline deficiency is alarmingly common, and it's been linked to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, kidney and pancreas dysfunction, muscle breakdown, and increased levels of homocysteine, a marker associated with greater cardiovascular risk. The good news: eggs are one of the best natural dietary sources of choline, helping to protect your heart, liver, and brain all at once. But that's not all. Eggs also contain two powerful antioxidants, lutein and zeaxanthin, that accumulate in the retina and play a critical role in maintaining eye health. These nutrients help prevent age-related macular degeneration and cataracts, two of the leading causes of vision loss in older adults. Finally, for those managing blood sugar and insulin levels, eggs have a very low glycemic index, meaning they don't spike your blood sugar. This makes them a safe and stabilizing food for individuals with diabetes or those at risk for metabolic syndrome and heart disease. When deciding what to eat, it's crucial to look beyond just the type of food and consider how that food was produced. The quality and nutritional value of food can vary drastically depending on its source and the conditions under which it was raised or grown. Take eggs, for example. While all eggs might look the same in the carton, their nutritional content can differ significantly. Eggs from pasture-raised or free-range hens have been found to contain higher levels of omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin D, vitamin E, and various other essential nutrients compared to eggs from conventionally raised, caged hens. Why the difference? It comes down to lifestyle and diet. Pasture-raised hens are allowed to roam outdoors, peck at insects, forage plants, and engage in natural behaviors like dust bathing and scratching. This active, natural lifestyle leads to healthier hens and, as a result, more nutrient-dense eggs. On the other hand, caged hens live in confined spaces, often with little room to move, exposed to artificial light, and are fed a uniform commercial diet. This lack of movement and dietary diversity negatively affects the quality of the eggs they produce. To put it in human terms, imagine a person locked in a small room, never able to move freely, exercise, or eat whole foods. Over time, their health would decline, and so would the quality of anything their body produced. The same principle applies to animals and the food they provide us. Now, you might wonder, does this really make a noticeable difference in human health? The answer, according to modern research, is yes. A 2019 study examined how consuming animal products from different farming systems affects the human body. Researchers compared people who ate eggs, cheese, beef, and butter from pasture-raised or grass-fed animals versus those who consumed the same foods from conventionally raised animals. The findings were striking. People who consumed food from naturally raised animals had higher levels of beneficial nutrients like conjugated linoleic acid, CLA, and omega-3s, and lower levels of inflammatory markers. This suggests that what the animal eats and how it lives directly influence the health outcomes of the person consuming it. For example, eating eggs from caged hens, which are low in omega-3s, can lead to increased inflammation in the body. In contrast, pasture-raised eggs, rich in omega-3s and antioxidants, may actually reduce inflammation and support overall health. These findings reinforce an important truth. It's not just a matter of asking, are eggs good or bad? The real question is, are you choosing the right kind of eggs? Opting for pasture-raised and free-range eggs is a simple choice that can dramatically improve your nutritional intake and support better health. This isn't just about eggs. The nutritional quality of many foods, from meat to dairy to fish, depends heavily on how the animals are raised. Grass-fed beef, for instance, has been shown to contain higher levels of omega-3 fatty acids, CLA, and antioxidants, and lower amounts of inflammation-promoting fats than beef from grain-fed, factory-farmed cattle. Wild-caught fish generally have a cleaner nutrient profile than farm-raised fish, which are often crowded in pens, fed unnatural diets, and treated with antibiotics. Even milk differs. A 2021 analysis found that grass-fed cow's milk had much higher concentrations of beneficial compounds like terpenoids, phenols, carotenoids, and tocopherols. These nutrients are well known for their anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, antiviral, and even anti-cancer properties. In each case, animals that live in natural, low-stress environments, eating diets aligned with their biology, produce food that's significantly better for human health. Whether it's a plant or an animal product, consider the conditions under which your food was grown or raised. Was it fed real, nutrient-rich food, or just processed feed? Was it raised with care in clean, open spaces, or crowded and stressed in factory-like conditions? Was it exposed to harmful chemicals, or allowed to grow naturally? These questions matter because when you eat food, you're not just consuming calories. You're absorbing its entire history. Its nutrient content, its exposure to chemicals, its inflammatory potential, and more. A simple rule of thumb: choose foods grown or raised as close to nature as possible. Beyond the source of your food, how you cook it, and particularly the oil you use, can have a massive impact on your health. Many common vegetable oils, like soybean oil, corn oil, canola oil, sunflower oil, safflower oil, grapeseed oil, and cottonseed oil, are high in polyunsaturated fats, which are extremely unstable under heat. These oils easily become oxidized when exposed to air, light, or cooking temperatures. This oxidation process creates free radicals, harmful molecules that can damage your cells, promote inflammation, and increase the risk of chronic diseases. Think of it like rust on metal. Just as rust degrades and weakens a car over time, oxidized oils break down your body's internal systems, leading to long-term health issues. To minimize this damage, it's best to cook eggs with no oil at all when possible. Methods like poaching or boiling are ideal. If you need to use oil, choose a heat-stable, non-oxidizing oil such as coconut oil. It resists oxidation even at high temperatures and contains medium-chain triglycerides, MCTs, which are more easily metabolized by the body and have been linked to several health benefits, including better energy use and reduced inflammation. For years, eggs were wrongfully vilified as a threat to heart health due to their cholesterol content. However, more recent scientific research shows that dietary cholesterol and saturated fats are not the main drivers of heart disease. Instead, oxidation and inflammation, often triggered by poor quality food and cooking oils, are the real culprits. When sourced from healthy, pasture-raised hens and cooked properly, eggs are among the most nutrient-dense foods available. They're loaded with high-quality protein, essential fats, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that support brain, heart, and immune health. So next time you're choosing what to eat, remember, food quality matters deeply, from the farm to the frying pan. Making small, intentional choices like buying pasture-raised eggs and using stable oils can make a big difference in your long-term health. We truly hope you found this video informative and valuable on your journey toward better health. Your thoughts matter to us, so please feel free to share your feedback or questions in the comments section below. We'd love to hear from you and continue the conversation. If you found this video helpful, please take a moment to like it, and click the subscribe button. This ensures you'll be notified whenever we release new videos filled with science-backed insights and practical tips. And it also helps us reach more people who could benefit from this important information. Thank you so much for spending time with us today. We appreciate your support and wish you a day filled with energy, wellness, and most of all, a happy and heart-healthy life.